Hello everyone. I want to get on here. The weather has been bad, so I'm trying to do this now live because I don't do it now while I can. Um, a lot of things that I think the factors skip on, and I'm gonna say there's a list. A lot of directors, special services, by my special department, doing directors of special departments, just to make clear, failed to do a lot of things incorrect, and more than one, especially when they work for GCISD. And I'm missing this because I do, how I personally feel this is my opinion and what I've gone through. So, where it comes from. I do think the requirements for teachers should be, be a lot lower. I do think you should hire teachers that are younger than 60 or 50 or fair. I do think so because teachers are all older ain't going to be relatable to the students. And one of the problems with teachers who are older is that when students respect them, it's non-existent. And that's the main problem. Is that the respect teachers start respecting students. The students aren't starting to respect teachers because teachers are they don't find the teacher relatable. And hello, it's not. It's just that I will say this. The other requirement I do think teachers is not all teachers should be college educated. That's retardation. I'm leaving it out there. That's how I feel about teachers getting a degree. Now, I do think teachers should be certified to teach students. Absolutely. Take a static test. That's fine. That should be a qualification. As well as the qualification that you should at least be between 20 to 40 years of age. Between 20 to 50 would probably be better. And those are the two things. Those are the things I think should be a qualification, especially to be a teacher, whether it's a general education teacher or a special education teacher of GCISD. Regardless if it's high school, middle school, or elementary school, those same requirements across the board. I will say this, the biggest requirement I also think is also have to ensure our teacher. Yes, we are asking to take a state test. That's the one requirement you said. And yes, if you don't exactly remember what subject you're comfortable with, so you can say, hello, there's many subjects you can teach. The main thing is that hello, if you are particularly if your professionalism is affecting your behavior and attitude, then don't be a teacher GCISD. Just don't be a special education teacher or general teacher because I find that insulting, especially when it leads to maturity, and that's a negative quality. That's not gonna be the thing we want to see in the GCISD. Period. Because a lot of my teachers were mature, and old in their 60s. Very clear. That's in the special department at Griffin High School. Very clear. And I think respecting them, not just because of things, it's because they were mature and they were acting like jerks. I do agree that yes, there are students who should go out and class. And I mean, I do agree with that to a degree, and I do. But if a student is like late constantly, if a student, has been late, lazy, has a hippie mindset, or has been crying a lot, or and that kind of irresponsibility, that's the perfect justice case student. Or if the student who speaks in their language, like Italian or that, like Frank Lamana, to make clear of what I'm referring to, as using as an example. Frank Lamana, when he was supposed to be a student at GCISD at Griffith High School, he barely spoke at all. I mean, he was very autistic, so he had like autism behavior. And I said, okay, he got a job. How can he get a job and pass the interview if he can't talk? He doesn't talk. So I do think he had the sex to get his job. And I do strongly believe that he had sex to get his job at the warehouse he worked at as a teenager. And I strongly believe that because the fact that if he did not talk in class, especially when I may talk a lot, there are times I was quiet and he didn't talk. I ain't kidding, and I strongly do think he has sex to get that job at the warehouse he worked at as a teenager. And I strongly believe that, regardless of what you may have heard. Because that is my opinion, and trust me, that's what I strongly believe. Because trust me, just based on being around him. I ain't kidding. I will say this. I am not joking. I am kidding. I just wish more specific teachers were between the ages of 20 to 50. Just hello, it's okay to actually just be yourself. It's okay to actually be yourself. And hello. Also, if you hear a student, whether it's a general education student, PDI student, or a special education student, calling someone their boyfriend or girlfriend, and that person is that other student, male or female, is uncomfortable, and you hear that student verbally say it, hello, do something, regardless if the student has a disability or not. Because trust me, I went through that with Logan, and I did not feel comfortable, and I did not feel comfortable. Yes, I didn't mind Logan's disability. I had no problem with Logan's disability. That may be true, but Logan's, I just wish that in the PI department, and as well as her mother, as well as her grandmother, her grandmother was with me for world history, or US history, child development, nutrition economics, and child development, and Instagram life. Which by the way, I think it's 4 times, possibly 5 times in 2007 as well as in 2008. But her grandmother could have asked me questions like, okay, do you have a problem with people who are disabled? But her grandmother, Mrs. Miss Steele, did not ask me. She could have asked me those 5 questions. And the point of appropriate timing, what would be considered appropriate time to ask. So let's leave the actual concentrations in between classes. Here's the point. Um, I will say this, I don't have a problem with students with disability. I was part of Special Olympics. 2005 through 2006, 2007, and 2008. I loved it. I ain't kidding. I enjoyed it. The reason I left was because of Logan, and was because Logan called me her boyfriend, and I felt like I felt like I was being harassed. I am using the word harassed as an understatement, and I just felt uncomfortable, as a person, regardless of my race and gender. I just felt uncomfortable, regardless. And I ain't kidding. I'm not making this video to discredit Logan or her mother or her grandmother. I'm not making this doing stuff like for that reason. I'm putting it out there because of what I went through with her. I'm not comfortable with Claire. I don't know if she was saying it as to be cute or just saying it as to be cute. That I would understand. But it came across more romantic and sexually inappropriate. And Claire of how I interpreted it and how it came across. And Claire and she got away with it without any consequence from a PI teacher or from her mother or her grandmother. There should have been a consequence for that from that PI. Claire. Consequence was especially severe consequence. And so I want to thank you all for listening. I just want to bring that up. Uh, enough. But thank you for listening. Thank you.